Hello everybody out there, it's the 8Bit-MD, and like I said in the previous update video, I have something special for you today. Although it's not too special for the internet, it is special for the 8Bit-MD. I have a pickup video for you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I buy stuff too. Who would have thought? I collect stuff, all this stuff didn't magically appear on my shelf. I fucking bought it. So, without further ado, here's the 8Bit-MD's first pickup video. Now, usually I do video games or something like that, but this month actually hasn't been that great for video games. I'm playing a lot of older games right now, so no need to really buy anything new. So what I've been doing is been watching some Marvel movies with my brother and my family and my girlfriend, and he's actually really got me into the Marvel movies now. So considering how I only like Batman and the Ninja Turtles before, I am now a huge fan of Deadpool. I'm a huge fan of the Avengers. I'm a huge Iron Man fan. So I've been going out recently to look for comic books. So some of the comic books I've got recently within the past month are The Mask, which is actually a pretty good comic. I've never seen a Mask comic before, but so I decided I'd pick it up. It was actually pretty good. Now this one I picked up because of the recent Ant-Man movie. I loved that movie. I thought it was a great movie. It was the first Marvel movie I'd really seen. And that really launched me into wanting to watch some of the other Marvel movies. So I'm up to the first Avengers movie now. Thor 2 next. And because of Samuel L. Jackson playing Nick Fury in the Marvel series, you might remember him from all the after credit things in the Marvel movies. So I picked up Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't really know too much about him, but that should be pretty good. I also picked up Fury Agent 13. I don't know who Agent 13 is, but I know Nick Fury is, and it says the secret of Nick Fury's return. So I thought that would be pretty cool. You know, like I said, I don't know anything about Nick Fury, but hopefully these will help me know a little bit more. Like I said just a couple minutes ago, I'm a big Batman fan, so I found this Batman. This was only $1 actually, so you know, I'll buy any Batman for $1. I don't really give a shit. But yeah, this is one of the Dark Knight ones, Legend of the Dark Knight. So, you know, as a Batman fan, I don't really care. I'll read anything Batman. This is the one I actually just finished reading today, The Secret Wars #2. This was a really interesting one that I never thought I would see. It has Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, a guy called the Beyonder, which I've never heard of before. It's a continuation, so there's more to the story to read than the one I just got, so I don't really know where it goes, but it definitely had a lot more superheroes in it than I thought. This one is The Secret Defenders. Again, the only person I really knew in this magazine was Wolverine, and I'm not terribly huge on Wolverine, so you know, it was a good buy, it was a good comic, but it is what it is, right? This was actually one of the ones I did score that I really want to read. It is an Avengers comic. Like I said, I just got up to the first Avengers movie. I don't know too much about the Avengers except for what I've seen in like the Thor movie and like Iron Man and stuff like that. Whatever came out in Phase 1 of Marvel. So I'm hoping that these will help me know a little bit more about the Avengers when I get to some of the other movies. Futurama. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Futurama fan. I think it's way better than The Simpsons. They have much more to work with being in the future with, you know, all the different planets they could go to. I have almost all the seasons of Futurama, and now I'm starting to get some of the comics. Now, I'm also a huge Aliens fan. Now, I got some of the crossovers like Alien versus Spider-Man, or sorry, Alien versus Superman. So I grabbed this, you know, it was $1, so a comic book for $1, Aliens. How bad could it be, right? Well, actually, maybe before I say that, I should show you this one, Alien 3. Now, this one could be bad if it's based off the movie, but to be perfectly honest, I didn't think the movie was that bad. It was definitely different than the first ones, but I didn't think it was terrible, so, you know, for $1, I figure I'd pick that up. Now, these are some non-comics. These are actually just Marvel Age comic books. Now, if you don't know what the Marvel Age is, it is basically a magazine that gives you information about Marvel. Now, what I mean by information is this might have information regarding some of the latest things to hit Marvel. Like one of the last ones I read was talking about Marvel's recent acquisition of Ren and Stimpy. So that is cool when you you know, it goes way, way back, and I'm kind of nostalgic. But they also have pages that are kind of like comic book character cards. So if you don't know a lot about the characters, you could flash through that. You know, they have like some about Ghost Rider for guys like me who don't know that much about Ghost Rider. So those help you a little bit, and then when you get to read some of the comics, you know, it amplifies that a bit. Now this is a Silver Surfer. I have to admit, I didn't mind the second Silver Surfer movie. I never saw the first one, but one of the reasons why I got this was it still had the cards stuck in there. So, you know, again, for $1, the cards are still stuck in there. It is great condition. I figure why the hell not. And now we're jumping to some Marvel Universe. Now I picked up a couple of these because, you know, it was a big deal. You buy so many for so much, you get some free. These are basically like Marvel Ages, only they have a little bit more description when it comes to characters and storyline. Now, if you're a new Marvel fan, these will probably have a lot of characters you don't know. But if you're looking to get into Marvel, they are definitely an asset to have, because a lot of these comics mention characters that you might not see in that particular comic, and they reference comics that they are in, but you might not have that comic. So you could always go to a Marvel Age if the character's in there, or a Marvel Universe, and, you know, check out some of their specs. So I thought that was really cool. So check out part 2 I'm going to have, because my videos have to be short because I'm not a, you know, I haven't posted many videos yet. So check out part 2 of my comic book pickups coming up right after this.